Biggie. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Jared Gore. Back to you, another episode, Both Sides of the Fence. Today, I'm going to be speaking about Southern Regional Jail. If any of you people have never heard of Southern Regional Jail, it is one of the notorious and violent jails in West Virginia. I was going to say Southern West Virginia, but the whole state of West Virginia. If you haven't heard about Southern Regional Jail, you will. I'm about to show you. Okay. Early December, an inmate, a woman, actually she wasn't an inmate, she was brought in under, for a probation violation. Something plain simple. I guess she was in trouble. Third offense, shoplifting. Reason why I'm bringing y'all this story is me and my brother was riding down the road, and this morning, doing our daily ritual. On the way back, we was talking about my channel and everything. And sometimes people will give me ideas, or I just come from stories that, come from my experience being in there on the wrong side of the fence or the right side of the fence. Like I said, me and my brother was talking about, some ideas, and he told me, man, why don't you talk about Southern Regional Jail? A woman just died the other day. So shout out to my brother, Tony Gore, for that. Anyways, so like I said, the girl was third offense. Her name was Kimberly Gilley, third offense, shoplifting. Something simple. I don't know if it was a misdemeanor. She might have got charged for felony third offense. But anyways, like her lawyer Stephen New, that's picking up all these wrongful death cases in Southern Regional, against Southern Regional, like he stated her little misdemeanor or her little small crime did not warrant a death penalty. She did not deserve to die. This channel's basically here to show the youth, put them on the right path so they won't go down the wrong path and get put into a jail or a prison. This is also to try to make the system better. If you've never been in that situation, if you've never worked there or laid in that jail cell, you will never know. You will never know how hard and how crazy this system is. I know it's supposed to be there for punishment. Punishment is the punishment by time, being away from your family. You're not supposed to go to jail or prison to be hurt, killed, your food taken away from you. You're only supposed to be in prison by time. The judge sends you to a certain time period. You see these stories and people saying, yeah, I hope that, or you hear about, I hope that motherfucker gets killed in there, dies, rots. Certain crimes, I understand, when you're dealing with child molestation, certain issues on males, certain killing situations does deserve inmate retaliation, or live by the sword, die by the sword. We're not going to get into that. Or if you do like to get into that, go down to the comment section and we'll talk about how you feel, and I'll let you know how I feel about certain crimes and this and that. But like I said, Kimberly Gilley was placed in Southern Regional Jail on November 14th. Shortly after her arrival, she was surrounded by 6 to 8 fellow female inmates. Well, the female inmates started attacking her, beating her, and immediately going and reaching down towards her private parts. They went into her private parts, torn. According to her lawyer, New, she was assaulted by these inmates, attacked, taken apart, beaten, and ripped. looking for drugs, actually tearing her insides. That's how bad this Southern Regional has become. Actually tore her inside. Come on, man. What type of what type of times are we living in? Like I said, now this incident from this death, this is the 13th death this year in this facility alone, where inmates been getting killed or not provided with the right medical on time, beaten to death, stabbed, murdered, whatsoever. Whatever the case may be, it's been the 13th reported death this year. On the 14th, like I said, she was there right after she was attacked. From that time being, she went out to the hospital one time. The timeline they're looking in that, her lawyers are looking at, but she went out to outside hospital. I was told that she refused and let herself out of there, but I don't see her. She refused herself medical, and I guess they sent her back, but I don't know. I was told that. Well, then shortly later, she was brought back in there, and then she eventually come back to a different facility. The first one, she was at Raleigh General. Then she was brought back to Appalachian Regional Beckley, in which she was unresponsive, and she was on life support. Alright, so I was talking to you about the Kimberly Gilley case. Homeland Security and state police is investigating this currently. I just want to let you guys know that stuff like that is happening every day all around the country. And this stuff needs to change, guys. This stuff needs to change. I'll tell you an incident about the same situation that happened to a friend of mine. And then I'll tell you about an incident that happened to me, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay. A friend of mine, he was, stocky dude, muscular. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to disrespect the family, but he is no longer here with us anymore. But he went into jail, and he had brought some stuff in there with him because he was addicted to drugs. So he wanted to bring some stuff in there to, I guess, take the withdrawal symptoms down. He could just let that ride out with the drugs himself. He was going to take that stuff in there to wing himself down so he wouldn't be sick while he was in there, or until he could get bailed out. Well, he went in there, and after a day or two, he went up like he's supposed to do. And prison rules, he went out and up and blessed the other inmates. Looked out for them. It was supposed to be good. Well, after that, these greedy ass inmates, which I know the guy's straight piece of shit, dude, big as hell, going around. His name is like off the movie Friday. That's what they call him. Well, anyways, the guy went in there, and him and another guy beat him. My buddy beat him, knocked him halfway unconscious, went up, took his stuff out of him. Literally. Alright, then they took what they wanted and gave him the stuff back. And after that, they let him stay on the pod. I don't know how or why, but he told me that they was sitting there nodding out a couple days after, and he said he wanted to beat him or stab him up while they was sitting there at the tables playing cards. But man, you're fighting against one on 15 to 20 guys. It's hard to retaliate, you know what I mean, and to do something, because the COs ain't coming in there to help you. So if you do retaliate, hit one or two of them with a knife, if nobody comes in there, you're going to be having to willing to die by that, or you just going to have to go and let them know that, hey, you come to me, you're dead next. But that's an incident that happened to one of my friends, RIP, man. And then I'm going to tell you about an incident that happened to me. Alright, so it wasn't happened to me, but I told y'all about the time, I don't know if you go back, and I told you how I got jumped by these a certain organization because my cellie had broke one of their jaws. But anyways, the same guy, one of them that jumped me, he was in a different pod. And this is how vicious and crazy and how messed up Southern Regional Jail is and how vicious and crazy this dude was. Same guy that beat me up and they about beat me half to death. He was in a different pod. And also, what he did, same situation, he went, knocked a guy out. A guy that come in the pod, knocked him out, went up inside him, took his drugs. Got charged with first-degree robbery while in jail. I've never seen that. Didn't even get charged with the sexual assault of going up in there. Got charged with first-degree robbery from going in there and taking someone's drug pack. I've never even heard of that. Supposedly, the guy that pressed the charges on him, the charges got dropped. Check this out. The charges got dropped because the guy didn't make it to court. The guy that was, the guy was supposed to snitch, testify against him for the first-degree robbery. He didn't make it to court on time or what. But guess what? He was in jail, so how do you not make it to court on time? Alright, guys. Another little video for my fans and my subscribers out there. Y'all if you subscribe, hit that notification bell, share. If you rocking with me, we rocking together. Shout out to my boy Life in Prison, Zach doing his thing. Shout out to Blood on the Razor Wire. Check that out, man. Cool ass dude, man. If you don't know who he is, type in Blood on the Razor Wire and look up my videos I did with him. I interviewed with him. It's up to like 13,000 views. But y'all check that out. Jerry Gore, peace.